tell us a bit about Boxing Day, and obviously your role was producer, so tell us a bit about the film from that perspective.
Being a producer with the only woman on the team was that was my job, to make sure that we were represented and that didn't fall off too much. This is Bruce, the writer, so that was one of the things that we did, was make sure that both sides were represented and that it really felt real and you felt the love. And for me, it was important that the women didn't come out as catty and fighting, but it was more about, hey, look, we're both fabulous, and let's see what we can do. And I think it shows in the film. Also, we wanted to be a perennial. We wanted to air every year and people to get that warm feeling that you get from holiday films. So that's what we did.
And Emil, he's co-writing, directing, also had a role as producer, as well as starring in it. So what was it like working with this guy?
It was really supporting, making sure that all of those slots that he filled, that he had the backup that he needed to make sure all of those things were successful. Bruce is the co-writer, so he really, kind of made sure the story was working, and together we did all the behind the scenes. It was really a labor of love. We all wanted it to be successful.
Can you tell us from a writer's perspective what it was like working with him and what was so important to you about telling the story?
Well, when someone comes to you and they say, I want to do something about their family, it's really just about helping in whatever they need and just looking for the certain areas where you can be helpful and really contribute to the story and script, because it's coming from his world, it's coming from his upbringing, it's loosely based, but it's I can never replicate the London experience, especially a Black Caribbean London experience. But being friends in business and in life for 10 plus years, it's an easier hurdle when you're working with someone that you're really close to, and you've heard some of these stories over the years, and they sit in the back of your mind, and then you get into the actual writing session, you're like, oh, this, that, certain things like that, and it's just being helpful as much as you can, and just helping the vision come to life. He's very specific on what he wants to do, and just trying to help guide it. That's it.
There's a lot of Christmas rom-coms out there, but this is the first one that's been led by an all-black cast. So why is that so significant?
I've done a lot of Christmas films, if that's kind of been one of the things that I did coming up. And when I was done, but when I read this script and I saw for the first time my family, I'm from the Caribbean, reflected in it, and the people that we were casting and the love that was brought to it and the passion that Emil and Bruce had about the film, I knew it was something I really wanted to do, even though it meant coming over here during COVID and filming during COVID, but we did it because it was important. It's very important.
And Leanne Pinnock, obviously she's mostly known for her role in Little Mix. First acting outing. Were you taken aback by her performance?
We were taken aback by her performance. We weren't sure at first, but I think we made a great gamble, and she is not only beautiful outside, but inside. This woman, she works harder than just about anybody else.
So hard.
She put all of herself into it, and for that will be always eternal. Every time I see the movie, I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, for someone to come at it first time going, never done it before, she really grabbed the bull by the horns and just dove into the work. I had the pleasure of watching from behind the scenes, watching some of the stuff that her and Mel were working on at the time in preparation for the film. And it was as a labor of love from everyone. Everyone committed. Everyone wanted to make the greatest piece of work that they could. And we helped it come to life. And I'm so proud of Emil, so proud of all the cast members. Something to be first in the UK, and hopefully it won't be the last. And let's keep it going, man. It's great to be a part of.
Marianne Jean-Baptiste, who I've loved, I won't want to tell you how many years because I'll give away the age, but for her to say yes to this meant so much to us, and to come to the UK during COVID to do it, let us know that, we do have something special, and now we get to live it.
And what do you overall just hope people will take away from watching this film?
Your family is not so bad. Just love them. Holidays are crazy. Just go for it. And at the end of the day, it's about love. We love each other. We want to be together, and that's what's really important. So let's remember that. And the perfect song is playing to say that for me. Yeah, it's about love.
Exactly. Like the Caribbean food that feeds your belly, let the movie feed your soul, man. That's all I want to see. That's all I want to see, man. Just, I can't wait for audiences to get to experience it, and I really think they're going to enjoy it, and I look forward to the feedback, and yeah, man, it's going to be fun. December 3rd. It's going to be fun.
I'm a producer. I'm never usually dressed. He was like, he didn't even that's terrible. They didn't even recognize you when you're dressed up. That's terrible, but it's the way I go to set was to work. So that's what we do.
All right, well, enjoy the evening. So lovely to chat to you both. Thank you. Thanks for your time. Thanks.